Welcome back. Bill Daley will, in fact, be President Obama's chief of staff. Bloomberg just confirming what had been expected as an announcement at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time today. The president will be making a personnel announcement. We do, in fact, know what he will be saying. Peter Cook is standing by in Washington. Peter?
Well, Margaret, as you know, this is a story that Bloomberg first broke earlier this week, and this is a person that Washington knows well. William Daley served in the Clinton administration. He's well known to the business community, as we mentioned before, through his work at JPMorgan, through his role as Commerce Secretary. So there are implications here, again, for this White House, for a changing of the guard, a change of the shakeup in the staff, a pretty significant shakeup in the staff. If you look at all the names now being leaving this White House and the new names arriving, William Daley's going to have a lot on his plate in this new capacity, and this president's going to be looking to him to help set his agenda, get things rolling as he heads into 2012.
We heard this week of other departures. Robert Gibbs, of course, Paul Volcker. We already knew that Larry Summers was going to have to be replaced. Will we get all of those slots filled tomorrow when the president is also expected to be making further personnel announcements?
Well, I wouldn't expect the Robert Gibbs announcement to come tomorrow. We've already been given some indication that it'll happen in the next little bit, but may not be imminent. But the replacement for Larry Summers, that's been talked about for a long time. Every indication is we'll get that word tomorrow, and that Gene Sperling is at the top of that list. This is someone who held that job previously in the Clinton administration as well, and so we're seeing some retread. May not be the right word, but certainly these are people who have served in these high capacities before in the Clinton administration. Now they're being asked to serve this president at this particular time, dealing with a Congress now controlled, the House at least, controlled by Republicans. That's one of the reasons we're seeing these changes right now, because of the election.
Peter, this is Scarlet. We were looking at Bill Daley's biography, and you mentioned how he was chairman of JPMorgan's Midwest Banking and also corporate responsibility. Before that, he was also president at SBC Communications. I wonder what kind of relationship Bill Daley had with the Obama White House before rumors or speculation of this appointment came to be known.
Well, certainly he had contact with them previously, and not that his name had been up for this particular position until more recently. But we've got this is someone who was very familiar to the Obama team, certainly people within this White House, a known commodity, and that's one of the things they're looking for here. Someone who has experience here in Washington, someone who can come in and step in right away and get this job done.
All right, Peter, Al Hunt is standing by in Washington. Al, quick perspective here for us. Did Wall Street in some ways get what they want here, in that they do have someone with business experience now very close and advising the president?
Well, they think so, and it's better than someone who doesn't, I suppose, but they exaggerate that import. Bill Daley is first and foremost a member of the Daley clan in Chicago, a fabulous politician. The most important element for a chief of staff, Jim Baker was the modern model of other successful ones, including John Podesta, Leon Panetta, is to understand that nexus between politics and policy. Bill Daley fits that bill. Nobody knows more about politics. He's a Washington veteran, as Peter said. He understands policy. He's an adult. He will well serve this president. There will be tensions, too. Valerie Jarrett, a longtime advisor to Barack Obama, is not a fan of this appointment. So it'll be interesting to see how Bill Daley takes hold. Why,
Al, very quickly, why not a fan?
Because it's a rival power, and he will be a very forceful chief of staff.
All right, Al, I'd love to keep talking about this, but the show's over, so I got to leave it there. Al Hunt, Peter Cook in Washington.